Greetings, everyone. I want to tell you about my experience at the Modesto Pride is Punk event here in Modesto City. Yesterday, September 27th, from 12 p.m. to 2 p.m., I had to deal with a lot of drama from the LGBT. When I walked into the event, I wanted to hold up my sign that said, Jesus Christ is God and the only way to salvation. I picked a nice spot. I was quiet. I was just doing my own thing. And next thing you know, security told me I had to leave. I already knew by my rights. And of course, from speaking with the Modesto sergeant, that I have a right to be there. I was respectful to them. But after that, they started to become more aggressive. And so were the people that saw me holding the Jesus sign. They started to assault me. They started to assault my private items, and of course say inappropriate things, do inappropriate actions with their bodies. I didn't like all the touching they did, but they even went to the point where they were blocking me from actually moving. I couldn't move. They were blocking me in while assaulting me, so I had to put my hand like this to move aside someone. And the women started screaming, saying I was falsely assaulting them. The security guard who was joining in and mocking me and falsely accusing me as well just said, "Oh, just go over the bleachers." And I got to tell you, this security company is called Bay Valley Security. I got to tell you, they were very unprofessional. And just to falsely accuse, escalate the situation, stand there and think it's funny and laugh about it, that is just sick. I've done security for multiple companies, and I could tell you that is just very inappropriate. So, besides having to finally go over the bleacher, hoping no one's going to push me, because at that point, if I fall, I'm going to fall and either hit my head on the cement or hit my head on the metal poles, because they're a fence. I finally start to walk so I can escape, and what happens? On my body cam, the security just goes like this. He blocks me from my own. I'm like, what are you doing? I'm trying to get you. Like, no, don't touch me. You touch me, that's assault. You're coming to me. And it's like, on camera, you blocked my path while my life's in danger, and I'm trying to get out because I'm being assaulted, and you're just having a nice, good smile about it while falsely joining in the accusations. So after some time of having to deal with this for almost exactly an entire hour before the police finally arrived up, I was eventually assaulted, taken to the ground, and my sign ripped out of my hands, ripped up and thrown into the trash. Well, some of them, of course, at the LGBT event were celebrating it, cheering that it happened, approving of it, laughing. And security's just standing there like they're watching a good show, which, again, is very unprofessional, because if I was security, we're told not to be biased, we're told to be professional and to de-escalate situations, not escalate it and be involved in it. And during this time when I was being assaulted, harassed, and threatened for almost an entire little hour, that's when I heard people saying, "Let's Charlie Kirk him." In other words, let's unalive him like we did with Charlie Kirk. Then another group was saying, "I bet you if we do something to him, nothing's going to happen." And at that point, it's like, even though my life is in danger and all these problems are happening, the police are not there yet, even though I would say they should have been there, because I called hours ahead letting them know, hey, I'm just going to be going to this event to just talk about Jesus to them. I have a sign and, just going to be doing any of this. Is this fine? He goes, oh, yeah, absolutely. But then took an entire hour for them to show up when I heard that the LGBT people were trying to falsely accuse me, saying I was doing things I wasn't. But thank the Lord Jesus Christ, I had a body cam to show all this. I wish I had that audio on that camera of the people saying, "Let's Charlie Kirk him." Let's basically unalive him like Charlie Kirk, because one, that is so inappropriate to say that. And two, to turn Charlie Kirk's name into a way of saying let's take his life, that is just sick. But what do you expect from the LGBT far liberal side that celebrate a man being unalived in front of his loved ones and people that cared for him? What do you expect from these terrorist thugs, I would say, because when all you do is harass, threaten, and physically beat up people and damage their private property and hope you get away with it, that's just sick. And the LGBT pride people are the only ones that are well known for this in America. Very well known, more than any other group. So, personally, I wish the police were actually there earlier because this could have all been de-escalated. I wish the Bay Valley security were more professional and actually did their job properly. I wish the event, when they all preach about love and tolerance, were actually not a bunch of liars. They are the most intolerant, hateful group I ever had to deal with, and many people had to deal with that. But again, my issue is, okay, you assaulted me, you threatened me, you damaged my private property, you falsely accused me, and give out false accusations to police and try to do all this for an entire 2 hours I was there. I'm grateful I had that body cam. And having to even go through it to listen to what they say, it's just nasty because all the nasty things they did, it's not even child friendly. That's like adult perverted cross-dressing event. To have kids go there, people should be getting arrested or a citation. That's just like sexual child grooming. That is so wrong. But to turn Charlie Kirk into a meme to unlike people, that is what offends me. And I'll be honest, I may have not known Charlie Kirk personally, but Charlie Kirk was a really nice guy. Really nice. No matter what, he always was nice when he told you about his faith and his conservative stance. But the LGBT liberals, they celebrate it. They have no problems insulting, Kirk's death or even saying that they're going to do that to other people now. So I just wanted to make this video to just say everyone has a right to speak. Everyone has a right to believe in a political stance, a faith stance. Everyone has a right to be treated fairly and equally, and not just say, oh, we can't speak up or else the LGBT is going to silence us like they did Charlie Kirk, or they're going to start making memes of us or harass us. I don't bend over backwards to bullies. All right? And if it was even other people that were there, no matter what their, political, religious, or ethnicity stance was, if their rights are being violated, I'm going to look out for that person. I'm going to be like, hey, you have human rights. What they're doing is wrong. I'm going to record to protect you because you have every right to do this. You're just trying to talk to people. You're just trying to reason with people, and all they want to do is blow a whistle in your mouth, scream at you like disgusting banshees, assault you, inappropriately touch you, damage your equipment, and I just don't want to say the other nasty stuff that happened. So this was at the Modesto Pride is Punk event here in Modesto City. Nasty event. I'm hoping that there is no event such like this next year. And if there is, I plan to go there and preach again to it. Because the inappropriate sexualizing of children, the taking Kirk's name and using it as a way to take someone's life, that's just not right. So again, all of you be blessed. You all have rights. Don't be intimidated by these terrorist thugs who think they could do whatever they want. Do what is right and moral and stand firm in what you believe in. Charlie Kirk, I believe, would strongly agree with this. And so would your loved ones and anyone that decides to step up like Charlie Kirk. God bless.